Good evening and welcome to Sunglass Reviews by Alan. And today I'm going over the third-party lenses by Revant Optics. On the left here I have their previous Elite tier and what it came in, and now I have their Spectra Boost lenses, which all their packaging now is like this new sample. So I ordered 2 pairs to start. The Spectra Boost line is going to be similar to your Prizm, so the color enhancing contrast enhancement line that Oakley has that's very popular. Revant, for historical purposes, used to have a line called HC3. They discontinued it. I don't exactly know why. I don't know if they got a cease and desist from Oakley or something, but they discontinued it anyway. Now they have restructured their tiers. They're standard polarized, Spectra Boost, and Spectra Boost polarized. So the Elite tier is no more. If you want the Elite tier has now been folded in with the Spectra Boost. So if you want the anti-reflective coating, contrast enhancement, the whole 9, Spectra Boost is what you want. What I'll say about the initial reception, because I've opened these and looked at them, I don't have them installed yet. My initial reaction is that I'm not happy with the packaging. The lenses, I'm sure, are great, but previously Revant had this sleeve that would come on it, but on the back you had a branding sticker and it had a barcode, and it would tell you what frame it was for, what tier of lens, polarization yes or no, what colorway, etc. And then on the inside you would slide the sleeve off and you had the box right here. Flip it open, your lenses come in this pouch. Okay, and you'd slide them out, and they also included a screwdriver. Now they've switched to what I'm assuming is a more carbon neutral, eco-friendly packaging, which is fine, except for there's not a single marking on this thing that tells you what lens is in it, what colorway, polarization, not Spectra Boost, not polarized, not, like, there's nothing on this that helps me discern this set of lenses from this set of lenses from this set of lenses. I happen to know what's in them because I'm gonna put labels on them, but if you didn't know and you've got a pile of them and you're trying to go through them and figure out, like, hey, I've got some spare lenses, I want to try these out, you don't know what frame they go to, you don't know what color they are, you don't know what tier of production they are. Like I said, if they're the new contrast enhancing, the standard polarized, or the standard, you have no way of knowing what's in the box. So I don't really like that they cut that corner. And in the process, the costs are still the same. So I'm not sure what that benefit was. Maybe it saved them costs on their end, which I don't have a problem with. You know, I own a business. I'm sitting in it right now. I understand the need to cut your costs. I'm just not happy that we decided that the informational sticker of all things is the, you don't have to give me the sleeve, but the information product sticker is pretty important. So I wish they would go back to that, and I will be submitting my feedback to Revant since I've got these. All right, enough of that. The 2 pairs I got, I ordered for my Oakley Crosshair 2012 series, so 4060, because I wear those a lot. And I also had matching lenses I could compare these two to kind of see, how does this lens in Spectra Boost, the color enhancement, compared to Oakley's native Prizm, and to Fuse, which uses the AMP technology, which is their equivalent of the Prizm. So we'll go ahead and open it. So smooth all the way around, black. Like I said, there's not a marking on it that tells you what's in it, unfortunately. It opens just like that other box inside the inner sleeve. Has a little tab that tucks in. Has a message inside that talks about, recyclability, reuse of sunglasses, things like that. I will say the lenses still come in the same Revant nice, microfiber cloth pouch. That's nice. I'm glad they didn't ditch that in favor of some fancy packaging. That would have been disappointing, just because if you order extras and you want to have them as a backup pair, you take them with you or whatever, well, you want to be able to protect them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Here in my hand, these are the Ember Red. So these are the first pair. I ordered 2, this and Riptide Rose. So the Ember Red, it's a rose-based tint, is what they list it as. It has a VLT transmission, so it's category 3, but it's 22%, so it's high. So there's a lot of light perception. You can see my finger very nicely through there. All right. So if you're looking for a heavy mirror, these are not your lens. That's the very first thing I notice with these. Doesn't make them bad. It just means that, you know, obviously if you're looking to black out your eyes, that's not going to happen. You can clearly see my eye shape with front light facing in and very little backlighting between it. Comparatively, I'm going to open up the reason why I pulled this particular pair out. These are the Midnight Sun, so a similar color mirror and everything, and we'll compare. These are the Elite polarized version. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to hold up the other lens for the other side. Okay, a little bit stronger mirror. You got that light flashing in. So both are fairly decent, but I've got a pair installed also, and I'm going to go ahead and pull those out here. So here's a pair of the Revant Midnight Sun already installed on my face. And so they've got a pretty decent mirror. They're not as strong as some of the others that are in there. But I'm gonna install a pair of these Embers to compare, just so I know. Now the Midnight Sun, similar red mirror, have a gray base compared to that rose base. So here's that Ember. Hopefully you can see the, where's the camera right there? You can see the rose tint it gives to everything. So, again, I apologize if that's not the best. I'm indoors because the light outside unfortunately sucks at the moment. So that's those. And if I compare them, what I'm gonna do next is the best use case I can give you is, so we've got this Revant. Let's see how much you can see. So here, this is the Midnight Sun over the white Revant. You know, let me go ahead and turn this off because it's providing a lot of backlighting here. That should make it a little bit better. Okay, so that's Revant over Midnight Sun, same company. Midnight Sun over the logo, and you could see it, but it's, you can't completely read through the mirror. Comparatively, here is the Ember Red, and you can see that really nice through there. Now, they have the lighter mirror and everything and the VLT rating because of the color enhancement. Fuse Amp series has to do the same thing. So that's the trade-off you get with these, at least with this tier, is that you're trading mirror strength because it has a higher VLT rating. The VLT rating for the Midnight Sun, let me turn my monitor back on so I can pull it up because I don't remember what it is. I think it's 11, but I'm going to double check. Standard polarized Midnight Sun is a 14%. So you're talking about 8% more light pass through when you're considering the tier that I have in my hand, the Ember Red. From a visual perspective, like looking through it and the field of view, like I do like the color. You definitely see the rose because when I'm looking at my monitor, the whites become red, reddish pink. And again, this is a non-polarized tier. I will say they're polarized iterations of their SpectraBoost. They only offer 3 mirrored options right now, but they are lower in VLT rating. The green is 15%, the blue is 10%, so it's really dark, and then the black is 13%. So if you're looking for a stronger mirror, you're going to want the polarized version of these lenses, which I hadn't ordered yet, but I do intend to try out. So that's what I wanted to showcase there with that, was just give you an idea of, you know, just how much stronger the mirror was between the production, like the older Elite series and their polarized versus the new SpectraBoost. So far, you know, would I recommend them? I've got to take them outside and put them through their paces. My initial impression is that I'm sure they're good. I'm just not very happy with the packaging. And unfortunately, they've spread that to all of their offerings. So it doesn't matter if you do SpectraBoost or not. At this point, they all use the same unmarked packaging. So again, if you're like me and you have a case of, you know, you keep lenses, lots of them, for your hundreds of frames like me, then you're probably not going to be too happy about that. If you're you know, a casual and you're just looking for it and you're probably going to toss the protection out that the lenses came in, then it probably won't bother you as much. But for me, I keep them because I like to put the factory lenses in there and know which box they came from and things like that as I customize and add my different lenses. So I'm putting those back in. The next one we're going to compare is the Riptide Rose, which the Riptide Rose has a higher, a little bit better mirror. It's stronger. Oddly enough, it's a higher VLT rating. So, yeah, I think I put the wrong ones in the wrong box. Yep. So those go in there. That goes in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out the Riptide Rose. Okay, so again, it comes in the same box. You wouldn't know it till you open it what you're getting. You flip it over. All right, so the Riptide Rose, all right, blue mirror. Whoops, almost dropped. Saved it. All right, blue mirror. And again, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off they're 26% VLT. So they've got a very, you know, you can see right through the damn thing. So the mirror is not very strong, not even up against my eye. So if you're looking for, it's very subtle mirror. So if you're looking for a heavy mirror, again, I think you're gonna be disappointed. The view is probably gonna be great, but in terms of, you know, discreteness of where your eyes are at and everything, you're not really gonna have that, you know, mystery, if you will. If that doesn't matter to you, it's no big deal. It has the anti-reflective coating on the back, and these are a rose base as well. Comparatively, the one they get close to is, here's Revants, and these are the ice blue polarized elite, and you can't see anything through them. They're great. They do make these in SpectraBoost with a 10% VLT, I think is what I just said, with an anti-reflective coating. So I am going to get those to compare apples to apples here. But I just wanted to see, because, you know, Oakley has Prizm sapphire lenses, and that's what these are close to, or supposed to be anyway, is like similar to that type of mirror. Let me go ahead and pull out, I think it's in this row. Nope, other row. Let me go ahead and pull my sapphires out that these are supposed to be similar to. So here's the OEM Oakley sapphire, and you can see they've got a, you know, a little bit stronger mirror. Once you put them on, their mirror strength is pretty damn good. You don't see through behind, but they have those purple accents and hues, which is what this is supposed to have as you get through the base curve. Let me see if I can get it to pop in the camera, and if not, I apologize, but it's the lighting. I can't really get that the way I want, but you can see kind of the purple as you get to the arc of the lens. So that's my initial impressions opening them up. They make the mirrors look stronger than they are, which is a little disappointing, because like I said, you still want that, you know, that protection. So they're letting in more light because of the enhancements and coatings that they've got for that, but they're also cutting down on that, we'll call it eye privacy, however you want to frame that up. So I just ordered those two pairs to start. Like I said, I'm gonna fit these in my crosshairs and change them out. I know that with Revant, like, fit is never a problem. They always fit perfect. They do a very nice job with how they do the bevel of the lens on the higher curves, with that have to sit inside of metal frames. So their fitment, their quality, like, you will have these, they're great. They don't, in terms of production quality, Revant makes great lenses. I have a lot of them. I'm a little disappointed in the mirror strength. I was hoping for a little stronger mirror than what we have with both of these. But that being said, that doesn't negate the performance of them in terms of you know, what I'm going to use them for outside. So I'm gonna give them a shot. I'll do a part 2 review where I talk about them outside, have them in the frame, out in the, you know, in the sun. We'll see how they hold up with light directly facing me and behind me, how that mirror presents itself in outdoor conditions versus indoor with the, you know, the overhead light and everything. The pro of buying Revant, I will say, is there's no markings on the lenses. You know, fuse, their biggest downfall to me is when they etch, fuse, or amp on them. I just don't want to see that. I don't mind if it was like surface level, but it's engraved in it. And you can see it out of the corner of your eye when you're wearing a lot of frames, and I just don't particularly care for that part, even though their lenses are fantastic. So yeah, I would say the overall, like if you put them on a black backing here, I'm gonna hold this up, black backing, give you an idea. Like the mirror's not bad, but you got to block out a lot of the side light to really get the mirror to come through. Whereas with light all around it, you can see through this thing. It's very transparent. So yeah, that's all I got. I think that's all my thoughts. So to wrap it up, box, packing material, I would say it's a step backwards, not having the label, and you don't have the sleeves, so they can pop open and fall out. Good news is they still kept the inner microfiber pouch the lenses come in. The Spectra Boost, I'll say that if you're looking for that color enhancement, the downside is it's going to have a higher VLT rating, which means it's not going to work as well for bright sun conditions. It's going to let more of that brightness in where you want it blocked. That's the whole reason why you have these high mirror in the first place. So you're taking a little bit of a step backwards there. Okay, thank you for your time. Have a great evening.